Hello everybody, Pop in the garden out here, pulling turnips this morning. I always get my little wagon, come out here and pull these turnips. Some people don't like them, but I love them. Most of my family does, but they prefer greens over turnips. Well, I guess I do too. And we're going to be talking about this morning. I'm going to pull some and wash them off, and the wife's going to, the way she does it is peel them like potatoes and basically cook them like potatoes. And butter, or margarine, or what you want to put on them. See, there's a good size right there. It don't take many turnips to make a good mess. Kind of let my garden grow up here. You know, it ain't no way you can really cultivate these turnips other than thin them out. Pretty much everything growed up on me though. My greens, the bugs almost eat them up. That's good size down in there. You know, them little ones are better than them big ones, but they takes a minute to make a mess. Plus you have to fool with them more. You know, when I was a kid, I hated, look at there, something was eat that. I bet that was a rat done that. Huh. Well, I guess he got to eat too, right? And I got a bundle of supply at the end. Good Lord bless me as far as these turnips go. And anyhow, as I was talking, when I was a kid, I hated to do stuff like this. But now that I got to be an old man, I thrive to come out here in the garden and see what the good Lord has produced for us to eat. I mean, He's just so amazing. There's some little, if you can see them up close, there's a little deer tracks. There's a big one right there. I don't think that was a deer eat that turnip bottom more. I believe that was a rat. It looked like he had a bunch of little teeth marks in it, huh? But I planted some more. I planted some more greens here. I'm gonna see what they're gonna do. I just have not had any good luck really growing these mustard greens this year. It's been so hot and dry, and they like good cool weather. They like a lot of moisture. And I've been keeping the water poured to these here. And I've been using that neem oil, and I mean during the springtime and summertime, that neem oil works fantastic. But for some reason, them bugs, I eat that neem oil up, right along with my green. And I have yet to understand that. So if y'all got any tips, let me know. I mean, they just shred them. They eat it like candy, really. But there's see, that's evidence right there. So I'm going to try to do it again. Maybe I can get us a mess of greens. If I keep trying. That's what we all need to learn, especially me. Don't never give up. Just keep trying. Keep trying. But the first thing I got this morning, pull my turnips up. They're basically like potatoes. They got a good sweet taste to them. Especially you put that butter in there and some salt and boil them up good till they become tender. And some people like to mash them up. I like to eat them in like cubes myself, you know. And boy, you bite into one of them, that juice will go to flying, and oh my God, it's good. But I just get the knife, cut it off like that. I can put them in this little wagon, I call it. That way it got holes in the bottom of it, and I can wash it off here in a minute. You can cut them off like that. And I don't know if you have chicken or not, but they love greens. They got green grass and all that to eat out there, but for some reason or other, they just like these turnips. If you're scared of cutting your thumb, get one, lay it on something like that. And that's just as easy. Cut them off. Once you get the leaves off, or the stems off, as Mama used to say, you can wrench it. I love old folks. Here I am now, one of them. But you know, I just thank God to give me this this long to live. But that's how you do it, folks. Right there. Now you got your turnips, the tops off. Some people like to eat them tops, though. But I like them mixed in with the mustard green some, but really I prefer a mustard green. And some people won't eat tops at all because they say, I had a sister-in-law one time say she wasn't going to eat no grass. Well, I beg to differ because I love me some grass. Yeah, my water faucet went to leaking, so I put a spray nozzle on there. I'm going to get around to changing that one day. I don't know when. You know, I'm pushed up. That's supposed to be a joke. We're going to get the water hose off. We're going to hook it up. Walk out here, unhook my sprinkler so I can wash them turnip bottoms off. Yo, hang with me. I should have had everything ready to go, I guess. There's some squash. Look at that. This time of the year they don't get very big, but might get a mess off from it. You can't never tell. I love squash. Wife canned up a bunch of it, and she's been putting up all spring, summer. All right, that's my sprinkler my son bought me, and it works real well. You know, in the springtime, in the fall time, I like to use a sprinkler So somehow, you know, it moisture will stay with the ground longer, in other words. You put that sprinkler out here, it don't take just a little bit, it's wet. But in the summertime, I like to put the water, as you've seen some of my videos, I like to irrigate down the middles. Because you put that sprinkler out here in the summertime and that wind and that sun, and it dries it out about as fast as it hits the ground from that sprinkler. So I always irrigate in the middle. But as you can see, I put some, I hope you can see that. You see them little specks? There's one coming up right there. It don't take long for them dudes to start coming up if you put some moisture on. That's my mustard green. I got kind of carried away right there, but it'll all come out. And they're gonna start coming up, and we're gonna, maybe it's cool enough now, the bugs won't eat them up as bad. And man, we've had some dry weather this year for some reason. Well, it always is. This time of the year, everybody talks about, Lord, it's so dry. But you know, every year about this time, it gets dry. And you know, that's another blessing, because the farmers can get the crops out of the field. I've been working on this now for a while, and y'all bearing with me, I hope. See, wash him off on it. It don't take long about it. Wife's gonna go and wife does the peeling and the cutting. He says I peel them away. I peel too much off, so I don't never hardly peel them. You know, sometimes we do things, we mess up things to get out of work sometimes. And I'm not saying that's me this morning, but I'm going to take them in the house, let the wife peel them up and cut them up. Thank y'all for coming, but a glorious day in the Lord. And if I get a chance, I'll make a video of her cooking them for us. Oh, I forgot to tell you, don't forget to put you a slice or two of bacon. I like to put it in the skillet and brown it up good. Brown that bacon slices up good, or you can use even bacon bits. Bacon bits are good. And put it in them turnip bottoms with some butter, and you can't beat it, folks. I'm telling you, it's good. Same way with your greens. Same way with your greens. Put some bacon and, well, bacon only in your greens when you cook them. But you know, there's that old big Dominica rooster that was supposed to be a hen. Look at it. That's kind of buck and jump. There's another one over there. You know, I bought Dominica hens. I bought 6 of them, but 2 of them turned out to be roosters. Nowadays in time, you don't know what you're gonna get. But anyhow, and there's Elvis. Elvis over there. He knows that rooster jumped over in there with them hens, and he's pitching a fit. Here he come running. See? Here he come. He finna take care of business now. Look at it. Yeah. You know, he'll whoop both of them big old roosters, but he got some big spurs on him. And he don't stand for no messing with his hen. And little as he is, he whoop them roosters. But I understand they don't have spurs yet. Maybe sooner or later when they get spurs, they'll start whooping up on him. I don't know. But he sure is a little fella to intimidate them big roosters, ain't he? I don't know, up close, maybe you can get up close a little bit. You see them spurs on him? That's kind of, know he got some spurs. Well, I'm just rambling on. I'll let y'all go, and y'all have a blessed day, and we'll Catch you on the other side.